It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one.
What's up, Daniel? Happy Tuesday, buddy.
The ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last season's national champions, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense trots out there to open this game. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Breaks free. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Physical run earns the first down. And the Rebels come to the line and run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him from no gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Miners offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Miners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown!
What a freaking throw.
Treated counter punch delivered.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. Breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking tackles. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's an option look. Gets the first and still running. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Important second down play coming up. Short completion of a big tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the outbound. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback still with the football. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pass not complete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time it's complete.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
4th down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. The Miners lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Play fake, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. And the Miners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utep. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel field. It looked like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They bring them down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Looking to throw it on first down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
playoffs,
deep shots
buddy.
that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Missed his receiver.
Semifinals, I think.
The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds.
Yeah, brother, we needed that stop because it's been nonstop scoring. Plus, we get the ball at halftime, so we really got to capitalize here.
They really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped it, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks left and finds his target there. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it second and short.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receiver.
Yeah, it was a little too close.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Looks like a man is down on the field.
Oh, no, we got quarterback hurt. Not good.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Has his
Oh, pass interference. First down.
Play that should result in a first down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Utep.
The Miners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
There we go. Way to take the lead.
Touchdown, Miners.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Now, another stop would be perfect.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a tackle.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle made after a solid.
Oh, man, that would have been huge if we could have got it.
New series here, 1st and 10.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards.
Oh, there it is, Trevino with the pick. Nice.
And he steps out of bounds after the great and solid return set up his offense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch.
That was a huge stop,
and
man.
the quarterback that time just did not.
Yeah, their quarterback is serious. Like, he had 63 touchdowns on the year. Whoever the heck he is. Ezekiel something.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after
Come on, back up
for that sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a fumble.
Oh, my God, that was close.
And avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Bought some time, now lets it go.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He escapes the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Final seconds in the 1st half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. A minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Miners offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab by the receiver. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Bryant. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safe.
Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made by the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Miners will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Dump off caught by the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught. Completion. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Miners are going to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. If he's 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return here. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's Utep in front, Kurt, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where they have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught, and 2nd down now. The shotgun handoff here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Utep.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he rolls that about. That's a big gainer there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. He gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Takes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And they've got him.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Utep's offense is back out there now. Play action here on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Grinding away on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got a man down the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the ground, it's Bryant. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Offense is back out of the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. In the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Leaning on the run game here. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? First down. We're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
A second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the